Hello, students. I hope you all are hale and healthy and ready to gear up for this new session of studies. Today, in this video, I am going to start a new lesson number 1 from the book It So Happened, which is the supplementary reader for subject English. Here, the title of lesson number 1 is How the Camel Got His Hump. Now, you all must be aware of the fact that camel is usually known as the ship of the desert. It is mostly found in desert areas because of the characteristics of its body. It is able to survive in the extreme conditions of desert. We all know what a hump is. Okay, camel is having a kind of a body structure which consists of a swollen part on his back, which is mostly known as hump, and it is very useful to him because it stores fats in it, because of which camel is able to survive in deserted regions without eating food or water for few days. Now here in this lesson we are going to see that how actually the camel got his hump. Now let me tell you before the explanation of the lesson that this lesson is a fictional story. This is not a real story at all. This is just an imagination of the author that how this particular animal would have got this hump on its back. So here the author of this lesson is Rudyard Kipling, the most well-known author who has written the Jungle Book series, and he is very well known for writing short stories on animals and natural things. So he has just poured in his imagination of the fact that how would have camel got his hump. Now here are some storylines, certain short points covering the main topic of the lesson. The world had just begun and the animals were working for humans. There were one lazy animal that did nothing and said nothing but Even the clever Jinn was at his wits' end. Now basically from reading these outlines, we come to know that the author is trying to talk about the time जब world यानी कि दुनिया अभी अभी ही शुरू हुई. It has just begun and all the animals are working for humans. That means man was the master of the animals. Man had learned how to domesticate animals and use them for their own purposes. But still, even when all other animals were working, there was one lazy animal who was doing nothing at all and just making the sound humph. Even the clever Jinn. Now, do you understand the meaning of Jinn? You must have seen cartoons of Aladdin or Aladdin and the Jinn or heard of the stories about the Aladdin. So, in that Aladdin comes into contact with Jinn, who is like a spirit who has a magical powers, and he can grant Aladdin's wish. Like it is said that Jinn can fulfill 3 wish. He can grant you 3 wish, whatever you expect from him. So in this story also there is a character named Jinn. He is a spirit with magical powers, and even he is not able to change the lazy habits of this animal who is doing nothing in the desert. And we all must have known by now that this animal is obviously camel. Now we'll begin with the lesson. In the beginning, when the world was new and the animals were just beginning to work for man, there was a camel and he lived in the middle of howling desert because he did not want to work. Now, in the beginning means starting में जब वर्ल्ड नया नया था एंड एनिमल्स हैव स्टार्टेड वर्किंग फॉर मैन, यानी कि मैन ने सीख लिया था कि एनिमल्स को कैसे यूज़ करते हैं उनसे अपने काम करवाने के लिए. एंड ही लिव्ड इन द मिडल, बट दिस कैमल ही यूज टू लिव इन द मिडल ऑफ अ हॉलिंग डेजर्ट. लेकिन वो एक डेजर्टेड रीजन में रहता था. हॉलिंग मीन्स वेरी एक्सट्रीम और ग्रेट, बड़े से डेजर्ट में, क्योंकि उसे काम नहीं करना था बिकॉज ही डिड नॉट वॉन्ट टू वर्क. He ate sticks and thorns and prickles. And obviously in deserted regions ज़्यादा vegetation तो होता नहीं है, ज़्यादा plants and trees grow होते नहीं है. So he used to eat those sticks, thorns and prickles means जो pointed parts होते tree के barks के जो निकल जाते. He used to eat that. And when anybody spoke to him, he said just and no more. So he just used to make sounds like like he did not used to say anything. If at all anybody comes to talk to him or try to tell him that you should do this and do that, he would just not listen. He was a carefree animal and he would just say and continue with whatever he would do or just keep resting. Now, what happens next is presently the horse came to him on Monday morning. So, on Monday morning, horse came to him with a saddle on his back. Now, usually, horse is having that particular type of equipment on its back on which the rider sits so that he is not hurt, and using that saddle, the horse starts riding. सो हॉर्स आता है, उसके बैक पे एक सैडल रखा होता है जिसको ह्यूमंस यूज़ करते हैं उसको राइड करने के लिए. एंड ही सेज टू कैमल, कैमल ओ कैमल कम आउट एंड ट्रॉट लाइक द रेस्ट ऑफ अस. तो ही सेज टू कैमल कि चलो तुम भी हमारे साथ, कम विथ अस एंड ट्रॉट लाइक द रेस्ट ऑफ अस. ट्रॉट इज़ लाइक अ शॉर्ट at a slow pace running movements, like the kind of the one that horse does. So horse also expects that camel should also trot like him, like other animals. He should also come with them and work for the men. Said the camel, and the horse went away and told the men. But the camel did not listen. It did not stood up. So horse went away from there and he told all these things to his master, who was man, that means human. Then came the dog. Presently the dog came to him with a stick in his mouth and said, Camel, oh camel, come and fetch and carry like the rest of us. तो अभी उस टाइम पे डॉग का क्या काम था? His work was to fetch and carry things. Fetch means कोई चीज़ जाके लेकर आना and then give it to the particular person. So that work was done by dog at that time. So dog was also expecting camel to do the same, the kind of work that he was doing. So dog comes and tells the camel कि तुम भी ऐसे काम करो. You also fetch and carry things like me and bring it to the man. Again the camel said humph and the dog went away and told the man. So he did not listen to dog. So the dog went away and told all these things to the man who was his master at that time. Then came the ox. Presently the ox came to him with the yoke on his neck and said, Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us. फिर ox आता है और वो आता है और उसके neck पे एक yoke होता है. Now yoke is a kind of a farming equipment जो दो animals को पहनाया जाता है so that they can plow the land, ताकि वो farming field पे plowing कर सके, यानी कि हल चला सके. In the PDF, you will be able to see I have attached the picture of the yoke along with the meaning part and said, Camel, oh camel, come and plow like the rest of us. अब उस टाइम पे ox का क्या काम था? He used to plow in the farming fields. जो fields थी जिसमें plants grow करते थे, seeds sow करते थे. So ox का काम होता था to plow those fields. So that is why ox is telling the camel that you also come and plow on the field like the rest of us. Again camel said humph and the ox went away and told the man. So again camel did not react to it. It did not stood up for any kind of work. So ox went away and told all these things to the man. At the end of the day, the man called the horse and the dog and the ox together. So at the end of the day, by the evening, जो मैन होता है उनका मास्टर वो तीनों एनिमल्स को बुलाता है, horse को, dog को and ox को. And then he tells them, 303, I am very sorry for you. But that humph thing in the desert can't work, or he would have been here by now. So I am going to leave him alone and you must work double time to make up for it. So अभी जो उनका मास्टर होता है मैन, he says that कि जो हम थिंग है यानी कि जो कैमल है इन द डेजर्ट, ही कैन नॉट वर्क, ही इज़ वेरी लेजी. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ हिम यू विल हैव टू वर्क double time on his place. That made the three very angry and they held a panchayat on the edge of the desert, and the camel came chewing cud and laughed at them. Then he said humph and went away again. Presently there came along the jinn who was in charge of all deserts, rolling in a cloud of dust. सो अब क्या हुआ, ये सुन के कि अब ये तीनों को डबल टाइम करना पड़ेगा, कैमल काम नहीं कर रहा है, सो दे हैव टू वर्क डबल टाइम. ऑल दोज थ्री एनिमल्स गॉट वेरी angry, and they held a panchayat. Panchayat means they held a meeting kind of thing among them, and they thought that they would call the jinn who was in charge of all the deserts. He was like a leader managing all the deserts. He knew about what activity was going on in the deserts. So he thought कि अब वो जिन को बुलाएंगे और उनसे बात करेंगे दैट कैमल विच इज़ द लेजी एनिमल हु इज़ नॉट डूइंग एनी काइंड ऑफ वर्क, बिकॉज ऑफ हिम उनको ये डबल टाइम काम करना पड़ रहा है. एंड वाई इज़ इट कॉल्ड दैट कैमल इज़ अ चूइंग कड एनिमल? There are various animals like camel, cow. They all are cud chewing animals. Means what do they do? First they swallow their food, and whenever they are first time eating, they just simply swallow their food. They do not chew it properly. Once they swallow the amount of food they want to, उसके बाद वो अपना खाना फिर से अपने मुंह में लेके आते हैं. पार्टली डाइजेस्टेड फूड, जो स्वेलो किया हुआ फूड होता है, वो वापस अपने मुंह में लेके आते हैं. एंड देन अगेन दे च्यू इट एंड फाइनली स्वेलो इट बैक. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ कॉल्ड कट च्यूइंग एनिमल्स. वो अपना स्वेलो किया हुआ खाना वापस मुंह में लेके आके च्यू करके फिर उसको प्रॉपरली डाइजेस्ट करते हैं. सो देन केम द जिन. नाउ हियर द जिन कैरेक्टर प्लेस कि वो यहाँ पे डेजर्ट का इंचार्ज बताया हुआ होता है. ही वॉज द इंचार्ज ऑफ ऑल द डेजर्ट्स. सो ही केम रोलिंग इन अ क्लाउड ऑफ डस्ट. आपने सुना ही होगा कार्टून सीरीज़ में, आपने देखा होगा कि यूजुअली जिन है वो ऐसे ही आता है, एक धुएं से निकल के आता है फ्रॉम अ क्लाउड ऑफ डस्ट. सो सिमिलरली जिन ऑल्सो कम्स आउट फ्रॉम अ क्लाउड ऑफ डस्ट. Then Jinn of all deserts, said the horse, is it right for anyone to be idle? So जैसे ही जिन आता है, horse asks the jinn कि क्या ये सही है? Is it right for anyone to be idle? क्या ये सही बात है कि कोई भी बिना काम करे बस ऐसे ही बैठा रहे? Certainly not, said the jinn. तो जिन ने कहा कि नहीं, of course सबको ही काम करना ही होता है. Everybody has to do their share of work. Nobody is allowed to sit idle. Well, said the horse, there's a thing in the middle of your desert with a long neck and long legs, and he hasn't done a stroke of work since Monday morning. He won't trot. So, horse tells the jinn कि डेजर्ट में एक एनिमल है जो बड़े नेक वाला, बड़े लेग्स वाला है, और उसने अभी तक मंडे मॉर्निंग से एक स्ट्रोक ऑफ वर्क, मीन्स नॉट इवन अ सिंगल वर्क ही हैज़ डन सिंस मंडे मॉर्निंग, एंड ही इवन वोंट ट्रॉट. मतलब कि वो खड़ा होके चल भी नहीं रहा है. ही इज़ जस्ट एट इट्स प्लेस सिटिंग एंड रेस्टिंग सिंस दीज डेज. व्यू, said the jinn listening, that's my camel. What does he say about it? So जैसे ही हॉर्स ने डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया that the animal is of long neck and long legs, jinn came to know that horse was talking about camel, because he was the in charge of all the desert, so he was well aware of all the activities and of all the animals that were present in those areas. So he says that that's my camel. And what does he say about it? तो जिन ने हॉर्स को पूछा कि कैमल का क्या कहना है, वो क्या कहता है काम करने पर. तो he says and he won't plow, said the ox. Very good, said the jinn. I'll hump him if you will kindly wait a minute. तो हॉर्स उसको बताता है that camel is carefree. He is not at all responsible enough for the work that he has to do. वो सिर्फ हम बोलता है और बैठे रहता है. he does no work. Oxy कहता है कि वो प्लॉ नहीं करता. हॉर्स कहता है he doesn't trot, and dog says that he doesn't even want to fetch and carry things. तो जिन says okay, very good. I'll hump him means it is like a phrase कि वो उसको हॉर्स को अपने हिसाब से डील कर लेगा. I'll hump him means I'll talk to the camel and I'll deal with him myself. So please wait for a minute. Further, now this is the second part. The jinn remonstrated with the camel, who said remonstrated means it is like an act when you're very angry. You go and approach someone with very much anger and try to prove your point in front of them. So अब जिन जो है वो camel को confront करने गया with furiosity कि क्यों camel ऐसा कर रहा है. The camel's beautiful back suddenly grew a lump, which was the camel's hump. The jinn assured the camel his hump would always be a help, not a hindrance. So these are like the short points for the part that we are going to study now. अभी द जिन गोज टू द कैमल. द जिन रोल्ड हिमसेल्फ अप इन हिज डस्ट क्लोक. अगेन वो क्लाउडी डस्टी एक डस्टी क्लाउड जैसा रोलिंग बनाता है एंड ही जस्ट डिसअपियर्स एंड गो टू द कैमल एंड टुक अ वॉक अक्रॉस द डेजर्ट एंड फाउंड द कैमल लुकिंग एट हिज ओन रिफ्लेक्शन इन अ पूल ऑफ वाटर. तो जिन गोज एंड ट्राइज टू फाइंड द कैमल, और वो देखता है कि कैमल जो है वो एक पूल के पास है और वो अपना ही रिफ्लेक्शन देख रहा है. ही इज़ वॉचिंग हिज ओन सेल्फ इन द पूल ऑफ वाटर. सो दिस स्टेट्स दैट कैमल वॉज वेरी प्राउड ऑफ हिज अपीयरेंस. ही यूज टू थिंक दैट he is very tall, he has long neck, he has long legs. So he was very much proud of his appearance or the way he looked, even of his back. He was also very much proud of the way his back used to look. He used to admire its back. Oh wow, he is looking very handsome and very good. So now Jin approaches camel and he says, "What's this I hear of your doing no work?" The Jin sat down with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. तो अभी जिन जो है वो कैमल के बाजू में बैठ जाता है और अपनी चिन को अपने हाथों से पकड़ लेता है. एंड ही आस्क्ड द कैमल कि ये क्या सुन रहा हूँ मैं, वॉट एम आई हियरिंग दैट यू आर नॉट डूइंग एनी काइंड ऑफ वर्क. You have given the 3 extra work ever since Monday morning all on account of your idleness, said the Jinn, and he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. So Jinn tells the camel कि because of you, because of your idleness कि तुम काम नहीं कर रहे हो, the other 3 animals have to work very hard and they have to do extra work even of your part. तो ऐसा बोलते बोलते he is again just sitting with a chin in his hand. Said the camel. Again camel was careless and he just did not respond anything. He just said, I shouldn't say that again if I were you, said the Jinn. अभी जिन को गुस्सा आ रहा था. Now जिन said कि अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता तो I would have not said this word again. You might say it once too often. I want you to work. तो जिन क्या बोलता है कि ये वर्ड तुम्हें जितना बोलना हो बोलो, but you will have to start working. And the camel said, again. Again he started saying but no sooner had he said it than he saw his back that he was so proud of puffing up into a great big hump. तो अभी जिन ने क्या किया, जैसे ही कैमल हम बोलता था, जो उसका बैक है जिसके लिए ही यूज टू फील वेरी प्राउड ऑफ दैट इट इज़ वेरी गुड लुकिंग, इट वुड स्टार्ट गेटिंग पफ्ड अप. अभी वो सूज गया था, स्वोलन हो गया था एंड इट गॉट कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ बिग हम्प, जो आज हम देखते हैं कैमल के बॉडी पे. डू यू सी दैट, सेड द जिन. तो वही चीज़ कैमल ने अगेन पूल के रिफ्लेक्शन में अपने बैक पे देखी कि वो उसके बैक पे तो एक बड़ा सा लंप हो गया, एक सूजन जैसा हो गया एंड द बैक हैज़ गॉट कन्वर्टेड इनटू अ बिग हम्प. Do you see that, said the Jinn. That's your very own harm that you have brought upon your very own self by not working. तो अभी जिन उसको बोलता है कि ये देख रहे हो तुम, ये जो तुम्हारी बैक पे हम बन गया है, it is because of your own self. It is because you are not working that this thing has happened. Today is Thursday. मतलब जिस दिन जिन कैमल से बात करने गया उस दिन थर्सडे था. एंड यू हैव डन नो वर्क सिंस मंडे. दैट मीन्स के मंडे से लेके थर्सडे तक उसने कोई काम नहीं किया. So, since 3 days he had not worked for anything when the work began. Now you are going to work. तो अभी जिन बोलता है कि पर अब से तुम्हें काम करना पड़ेगा. तो कैमल said, how can I? He asked कि मैं कैसे काम करूँगा with this hump on my back, with this kind of structure of my body. How am I supposed to work? तो जिन says that has a purpose. उसका भी एक purpose है, एक काम है. All because you missed those 3 days. You will be able to work now for 3 days without eating because you can live on your hump. And don't you ever say I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and behave. तो अभी जिन बोलता है कि ये जो हम्प है ये तुम्हें बहुत काम लगेगा. उसका भी एक पर्पस है. जो 3 दिन तुमने मिस किए दैट यू हैव नॉट वर्कड फॉर, अभी वही नेक्स्ट 3 days तुम वर्क कर पाओगे विदाउट ईटिंग और ड्रिंकिंग एनीथिंग. This hump has that kind of feature. एंड तुम ये कभी भी मत बोलना, डोंट यू एवर से दैट कि मैंने तुम्हारे लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया. सो यू बेटर पुल अप योर सॉक्स, डेजर्ट के बाहर आओ, वो 3 एनिमल्स के पास जाओ और उनको हेल्प करो एंड स्टार्ट बिहेविंग इन अ नाइस वे. and the camel went away to join the tree. And from that day to this, the camel always wears a hump. We call it a hump now, not to hurt his feelings. But he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world, and he has never yet learned how to behave. तो अभी जो कैमल है वो जाता है वो ट्री के पास, एंड फ्रॉम दैट डे, उस दिन से ही कैमल की बॉडी पे वो हम्प है, एंड हम उसको हम बुलाते, हम्फ नहीं, सो दैट उसको बुरा ना लगे, सो दैट ही डजंट फील दैट वी आर ट्राइंग टू टीज हिम बाय सेइंग द वर्ड दैट ही यूज टू स्पीक रियली ऑफन. बट द ऑथर इज़ ऑफ द ओपिनियन, लेकिन उस टाइम से लेकर द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द वर्ल्ड से लेकर अभी भी कैमल वैसा ही है, लेज़ी है. उसने वो 3 दिन का कभी कुछ किया ही नहीं, एंड ही नेवर लर्न टू बिहेव. सो दिस इज़ हियर वेयर अवर चैप्टर एंड्स. बट हियर जो भी स्टोरी हमने पढ़ा है, वॉट एवर वी लर्न फ्रॉम दिस स्टोरी, इट इज़ जस्ट अ फिक्शनल पार्ट. जो रुडयार्ड किपलिंग हमारे ऑथर हैं, उन्होंने अपनी इमेजिनेशन से कैमल के बारे में ये चीज़ लिखा है. इन टुडेज़ टाइम वी आर वेरी वेल अवेयर दैट कैमल इज़ नॉट एट ऑल अ लेजी एनिमल. ही हैज़ सच काइंड ऑफ अडेप्टिव फीचर्स दैट ही कैन लिव in the desert, and he can go on working for a longer period of time without eating or drinking anything because of the hump that he has. And he is still the ship of the desert. It is widely used by the people for the transportation purposes in the desert, कि भाई person को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाना है desert में, तो they mostly use the camel's back to sit on. So I hope you all must have understood the lesson clearly. Thank you.